All right, let's go over here, Jesse. Now, all right, Jesse was a really good sport on this little bit over here, and she did lose, and we have roast the host. So, Jesse, what I want you to do is go through the comments over here, read some of these wonderful, wonderful comments of these MMA holes, and we're going to pick right now live on the MMA holes who is the winner of roast this host. And don't worry, it'll come back around to me for sure. So that'll be down the road. If you like this bit, we'll do it again. If not, you can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
All right, Jesse, what do we got going on over here on roast this host?
Michael Anzalone says, hey, Jesse, I'm not going to roast you, but if you were to marry me, your life would be great. You know how many video games I have, and that's just for PlayStation 1 alone. Vlad says, the moment you realize your uncles have been carrying a lie for generations. Gary Banjo Sandwich Worthington says, JBH looking guilty like Oswald. Stalio 2, the face you make when Tone E creates yet another account.
There we go. Missing. She's missing.
Steve Johnston posting missing pictures on the milk cartons.
This was a front runner for sure, and it still could win over here. This was fantastic. This was the first picture thrown on there, and right off the bat, Steve Johnston fires away and throws this up. What else we got, Jess?
Isaiah Moore says, there's not much to roast here. There is not much here. Sound of toilet flushing. Van Shipman says, the look of disappointment here. She wanted a Darren Till pick, and she gets this consultation prize. And a.k.a. The Knitter says, the kind of look you have on your face when strange men you've never met before send you dick pics to you in your Twitter DMs and your emails. Drunk Savage says, Jesse is what you get when you pour Fireball whiskey on that cute fuzzy creature from Gremlins. Jesse's face the first time she saw Chris naked.
Whoa!
Wonderful, wonderful.
BLT posted a picture of...
This got me too. Ming the Merciless. Ming the Merciless. Is that what he's called? Here we go. Jesse and Ming. I mean, I don't really see the resemblance, but it's a funny picture regardless.
Sean Hart says, not trying to win browning points, but this picture is a good picture. I was expecting a cringe pic to tease, but Jessie is looking her usual best.
Stop kissing up.
Gary Banjo Sandwich says, the MMA community has decided that this Mexican-American will be our representative in the next election. She has shown great promise in helping the trolls of the world via the MMA Holes YouTube channel to understand we are all just one big happy family of misfits. With her skills, she has even helped Gingers to find love again and moved herself in with one to experiment on, helping him to grow his channel to over 12K subscribers and get them some great sponsors by letting him use her as eye candy. We the people thank her for her sacrifice and bravery in making America great-ish again. Vote JBH in the next election, the Fapper's choice.
All right, Gary Banjo Sandwich.
Mad Pickens says, JBH does the worst impersonations. Don't be scared, girl. Just go for it.
When do you do impersonations?
No clue.
All right.
All right. Greg Odenblaze says, when your personality is as flat as your body.
Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Post Reloaded says, have you been injured in a car wreck? You need to call the law firm from Weidman and Wonderbread. 516-522-0267. This former champ and second best welterweight fought for me and won. Jesse Bell Hill. Drunk Savage says, okay, I'm good and drunk, so it's time to give this girl a proper roasting because she deserves nothing but the best. People think JBH suffers from resting bitch face, which is simply not the case. That's just the face she makes when she's trying to squeeze out a queef without making any noise. You may not know this, but Jesse is insanely jealous of full-time MMA. Not because he has more subs than her, it's because he has bigger titties and a fatter ass.
Whoa!
Snoop Dogg has rolled fatter blunts than your ass girl. Hey, Jesse, what's your favorite color? Is it mediocre? You make Brendan Schaub sound like Boss Rutan. Before she joined the MMA Holes, JBH thought a rear naked choke was a kinky sex position and that a Kimura was a Japanese robe. The fact that she is willing to sleep with Chris is proof that Mexicans will do the jobs that others don't want.
Wonderful.
That was actually a pretty good line there. I like that.
But I kid with the old Jess E. The fact that she's a smart, funny, all-around good-hearted person that we're all lucky to have her in our lives. She helps make this house into a home. JBH works her ass off for this community and helps this channel to grow, asking little in return, but maybe some pizza and Fireball. Jessie Bell Hill is the champ of the MMA Holes. She is wonderful, wonderful. If you read my thread, when did you become an MMA hole, you'd know that JBH is a big reason why I became an MMA hole for life. Before I found this channel, I was one bad day away from ending it all. So thank you, Chris and Jesse, and everyone in the chat for everything you do. P.S. For the record, I'd give that ass a smack.
Whoa.
JBH.
So I have to say this. Drunk Savage was the first one that actually put a proper roast in there, right?
Yep.
That was actually a proper roast. Now he went around, we went full circle, and usually that's what you do in roast, right?
You bash,
pour it on,
and then you just kind of.
and you don't have to say something nice right at the end. You don't have to do that. But he did a roast. He actually did a roast. So right there, Drunk Savage gets my vote. Drunk says he wants to defer his vote, but he gets my vote there for that. But we're not done over here. On the MMAholes.com, this is where the votes, the roasting took place.
BLT says, wonderful, wonderful, Drunk Savage. Please check out some Jordan Peterson, though, my man. Isaiah Moore says, well said, Drunk Savage. You speak for the most of us here. I don't know if Chris and Jesse know how much we need them in our lives. Biggest balls, Drunk Savage.
All right, we're going on to another page over here. What we're doing is we're trying to figure out who is the roast king of the MMA Holes on the MMAholes.com. Jesse lost by 1 point, and these are the votes. Roasts.
Michael Anzalone says, I agree with Isaiah Drunk. We absolutely need Chris and Jesse in our lives. As a matter of fact, I need them. I need almost all of the MMA holes in my life. Each of you are unique and special to me. I thank God every day I looked up John Jones juicing on August 22nd, 2017. Otherwise, I'm sure I would be lost. 1 week later, I joined Jesse's channel and then T-Man, and it goes on. So maybe I should be thanking John Jones. Nah, see what I did there? Comedy gold. But for real, Chris, Jesse, and all of you made my life better. So thanks, Chris and Jesse, and everyone. See you guys Monday.
There you go. Michael Anzalone jumping in.
BLT says, wonderful, wonderful Mikey A. I hate you all. I'm here because I self-harm bastards.
All right, what do we got over here?
Grey Golden Blaze says, no shit now. We got to write an essay to win. Steve Johnson says, I'm more with BLT. I too loathe your existence.
Oh my God.
Gary Banjo Sandwich says, JBH Taco Tuesday show coming soon.
Look at that, coming in with the Taco Tuesday over here.
Drunk Savage says, Grey Golden Blaze, tell you what, I already got a wristband, so maybe I'll have Moss send it to you if I win. I just want you to have pretty things, baby. Remember, you Fuchs have until Wednesday. All I did was raise the bar. Like Joey Diaz says, if you're going to walk, you might as well dance, cocksucker.
Cocksucker.
Isaiah Moore says, when you walk through the gymnasium doors at the senior prom with your detached stoner cousins, Chico and Rico.
Whoa.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Michael Anzalone says, BLT, you're wrong, Stelio2 says, powerful, Drunk Savage. I agree with everyone here. I don't know what I would do without the holes. I would probably slit my left butt cheek open and bleed out or set my pee-pee on fire. This show saves lives.
It's true.
Pulse Reloaded says, hey holes, Jesse here. I'm at NBC Studios casting for the remake of the 80s sitcom My Two Dads. I would ask you guys to wish me luck, but I'm pretty sure I got the part. Now I'm off to get my stomach pumped. Later, guys. W. JBH.
Wow. So Poles comes in firing away with this picture over here. My Two Dads, and Jesse has, was that milk? I'm not sure. All right.
Gary Badger with Sandwich Worthington says, Pulse is on the money roasting here, laughing my ass off. Mystic Moss is laughing at Pulse's comment. Pulse Reloaded says, congratulations to Jessie Bell Hill, your first audition, and you landed a network sitcom lead role as our daughter. Congrats again. P.S. Our balls look like prunes now. Sincerely, Chris and Steven.
There they go. Look at that. That's a nice picture he put up over there. Very nice. All right.
Steve Johnston is smiling. NH says, OMG, because of Drunk Savage's roast, I'm going to have to write a whole short story to top that. LOL. Drunk Savage says, you know what? I'm here by disqualifying myself from this contest. I didn't make that post to win a prize. I made it for two reasons. To make the MMA holes laugh and to let JBH know what she means to this community. So pick somebody else, Moss. P.S. Chris and JBH, if you ever down for a Devil's Three-Way, just let me know.
Ooh.
Wonderful, wonderful.
BLT says, me and Tone E are down whenever you are, Drunk. Drunk Savage says, goddamn, I really need to stay off the internet while I drink. When I drink all night.
Drinking all night. And here's the last one over here.
And H says, oh, thanks, Chris. I got to stay out in the lobby selling MMA Holes merchandise while you get to have all the fun watching the CES fights and do fight interviews.
And don't do that to me. How dare you? Anyway, those are the roast comments over there. You guys did a wonderful, wonderful job. That's on the MMAholes.com. I see some comments in the chat saying we got to roast Chris. And don't worry, you'll get your turn on the Mystic one as well. But credit to Jesse for taking it on the chin.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Did a good job there, taking it on the chin, Jess.
Yeah, nice try.
This is what I want you to do, Jesse.
You're so proud of that comment. I can see it.
I'm proud of everything I do. Everything I do is gold. But on the MMAholes.com, what I need you to do is post who wins, okay? Just who wins.
Who wins?
The roast, right? And
well, I am not allowed to choose.
No. You post on the MMA Holes message board who wins, and then we're going to have you guys say who you think won, and then we're just at the very, very end, which we're going to wind it down in a couple of minutes. We have to sing happy birthday. It's 2 years, for God's sakes. And thanks to the people, 55 still watching this shit. that hung out to the very end of the show because we're about to sing happy birthday, our 2-year birthday on the MMA Holes. Has anyone been here from the very beginning?
Jay Smooth, Brian Roger.
Jay Smooth's not here. Where is he?
Brian Roger's been here since the beginning.
Brian Roger's probably one of the oldest Olympia lowlife.
King has been here for a really long time.
The problem with King is we don't know which form he takes shape in. We're not sure. So that's the problem with the trolling. You never know. You don't know who's who anymore. But,
if you were just King the whole time, then you get a little bit more credit, but you're not.
Well, I don't think he cares. All right, so in the